Alright. Stop that. Hello! Oh man, it is late. Every time I do this, it's late, but I can't help it. It's when I work. And also, yeah, everything else that kind of sucks in life. That's been happening lately. But anyway, let's not worry about that, because I'm trying not to. Happy Halloween, everybody. What better way to spend Halloween than mutual killing games? Yes. I think that would be perfect. So we're going to begin the investigation of Chapter 2. Who killed Ryoma? Why is slot 1 empty? Time for deadly life. Pardon me. Ryoma Hoshi. Man. One of my favorite characters. Dead. Shouldn't be surprised. I'm sure they're going to kill off all of my favorite characters before it gets to the end. Probably not Kokichi. Kokichi is enough of a dick. He's probably going to survive the whole time. Oh, okay. Maybe not the whole time? Oh, man. If anything happens to Kokichi and Korikiyo, that's going to suck. Alright, well, time to begin our investigation. Let's begin with chatting up and getting testimonies, shall we?
How can this be?
Gonta could have saved him. No, Gonta should have saved him.
What happened?
Gonta was wrong. When Piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into tank, then Gonta could have helped Ryoma. But Gonta got scared. Too scared to do anything.
Gonta, idiot!
Sorry. Gonta, really sorry.
Come on, man.
A man shouldn't apologize so easily. And even if you had jumped in, they just would have eaten you too.
That's true.
From what I've read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gonta.
Huh?
Huh? Really? Does it say that in Monokuma file?
You know...
You haven't even read the Monokuma file yet?
Gonta not smart.
No, Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be helped.
Dumbass!
What are you talking about? If you've got time to apologize, you've got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Ghana. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know, after all.
Huh?
Information only Gonta know?
Remember
During the show you went up on the stage? That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah, because Gonta worry about Himiko.
Could it be...
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No, Gonta see no one in tank. Gonta kinda surprised. You can't do that, we're still in the middle of the show. But if Gonta do nothing, Himiko get eaten by piranhas. Huh? So the tank was empty when he saw it. But when the piranhas were dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that's right.
So...
Then when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen.
Oh, Gonta see.
Gonta don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when piranhas drop in. After that...
Sorry!
Sorry... Gonta should have watched tank better.
Dumbass!
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you're right.
You know...
But this is a problem. Now even I'm more stumped. Even if Himiko disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick? I'm positive that mystery will be an important point of the case. Truth bullet! Gonta's account. Aha! Yeah. Okay, so the tank was empty. God, the skeleton. Let's talk to the jackass, my favorite. I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored.
All right.
Time to work hard and solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, cause here I come. I like him. I don't know why.
Like I thought.
If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her?
Could it be?
What if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him, and he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show? What in the world is this? Or something like that. It's happened before, probably. Wow. Mew.
Hey!
Hey, Flimwad. There's something I need to tell you. You need you to tell me. It's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night. Hell was that about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Oh yeah, tell me too. I was also running, so I still don't know what went on. How did Miu escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Why, you?
Chop chop, you slimy shit! Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Tsumugi, Tinko, and I. Himiko and Anji were brought in later.
Huh?
From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly. And Kokichi left the room after around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in around 5 minutes before
If I
that.
remember correctly.
We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into the nighttime, around 11 p.m.
I see.
So from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Hirumi, Maki, and Ryoma. I see you learned what an alibi is, thanks to the previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
Why?
By the way, Miyu, how were you able to get away from Gonta?
What?
Well, I, had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon?
Wait!
Hey, what's a secret woman weapon? She trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the trial. Insect meet and greet has been added to the truth bullet section. Ah, that's right. We need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie!
Angie, I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of the art. I even built and painted the stage.
Then...
Do you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
No?
No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Yep. We started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab.
Yeah.
Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Hirumi to sew the curtains, because I hate sewing.
Thanks, B2 Atua.
So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success.
Nah.
Oh, it's because of all of us. Was it really a success? By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Because.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
So divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua has...
That is what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank and the timer, those were from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course.
Yep. According to the piranha's tank manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. I see. That means most of the equipment came from Himiko's
And
lab.
then...
And right when we finished the prep work, and we were about to take a break, Gonta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
When Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
You know,
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yup.
So we decided to come to the gym today, before the morning announcement.
Thank you.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got here.
Ah,
What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
but...
Don't worry, it will be fine.
Huh?
What?
Atua has spoken.
You have nothing to worry about.
Huh?
Nothing to worry about.
No.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight, not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. Angie is starting to sound more and more creepy. Oh, gods. Really, Angie. And Himiko will totally not admit to it being a trick. My magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Go.
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. I don't think any of us can smile right now. Himiko, if it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
come on, man.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
Huh?
But
protect you?
okay, your time's up. The Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido.
Jeez.
And this guard is more strict than the security at idle events.
All right.
My first command to my new sidekick
Listen
is...
up.
investigate everywhere and find clues. Don't overlook anything, you got it? God, he totally reminds me of Taka from the first one. It just...
Hey, degenerate male!
If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic, got it? I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko. If we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive the trial? Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is, when was Ryoma murdered? Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious.
But
That's bullshit. Someone that watched the show was the fucking culprit because he died way before the show. Kaido, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
Well, that's...
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast.
Of course.
You got it! I'm not suspicious!
dear.
I do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point.
However,
I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
no.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow.
I see.
So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then,
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured almost to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. We followed Kyo backstage. Oh.
listen.
Since the show was used for the murder, we must investigate Himiko's trick as well. Perhaps there are clues here. Is there something here?
Nah.
No, let's decide that after we search it. Investigate anything that stands out. Alright, what we got? We got stage staircase, Staircase goes up to the top of the stage. At first glance, there's nothing particularly suspicious about it. There might be some trick to it, but only a magician would know. What? There's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from when we broke the tank. The floor around it's completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet here doing something?
That's true.
Changing wet clothes. But how would you get from the water tank to the space behind the staircase? This may be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. So it looks like if we look at the stairs, you can barely see it. It looks like there's hinges there, so it's like almost there's a door from the stairs. I imagine this is where Himiko was, where she escaped to. It's a pretty long rope. What's this used for? I estimate it's roughly 65 feet in length.
Huh?
You can tell just by looking at it.
But of course.
I am very well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. When it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay. I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. Anyway, what's this rope? Could this be related to the case? There's something strange about it from behind. Or there's nothing strange about it from behind other than the large size. It's a normal tank.
I see.
All sides of the tank to be made of special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However,
I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. That is true. There's a high probability that they use the same route. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank. I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. Well, I think that's everything.
Nah.
Staircase, water tank, puddle.
listen.
Am I missing something? Puddle, rope, tank, staircase.
I see.
Let's do the stairs again. I've investigated just about everything to do with the state. Okay, there we go. That's weird. I could have sworn I investigated it already. But he had mentioned something about it doing something with the puddle, which I think he may be getting the idea that there's that... I mean, you can kind of see it. I still don't know how the trick was performed.
So...
Hey, how long are you going to investigate here? We still got to find the culprit, you know? Come on, let's go.
Kaito!
Ah, wait, Kaito! Alright, let's go near the tank. It's a large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape.
Come on, man.
You guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now.
But...
Well, if we had left Ryoma's body in there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
That's right.
I guess it would have taken way too long to just empty the whole thing with a bucket.
Okay.
There's a lot of cleanup, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here, so I should take a closer look. Yeah, you're right. So, it looks like there's a hatch at the bottom. Because we broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank. I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something. I'm surprised Ryoma's belongings are actually there. bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said that he picked up all the piranhas that he put them there. Can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. Ah, wait. Yes, I can. When I think that Ryoma's inside their stomachs, I don't even feel like eating them. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created.
Amen.
At least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul, so that he may enter Atua's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can he really go there looking like this?
But...
Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started.
What a surprise!
I feel there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
No.
More piranhas?
Huh?
What? Did they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast. But compared to yesterday, the piranhas look super crammed into that tank. So they look more crammed together.
Dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were.
Oh my!
But anyway, it was super cramped.
What a surprise!
Super cramped. Jeez, we get it. Alright. So the question is, were there more piranhas, or was Ryoma's body actually stuffed into the box with the piranhas? That's a good question. Ryoma's body's nothing more than a skeleton now. Not even a shadow of what he was. What the heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
Okay.
I'm certain of it.
Remember.
Everyone watching the show witnessed it. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
Damn.
I can't believe he died in such a gruesome way.
Well.
The water filled with blood so fast we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But this skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's.
Jeez.
I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it.
No.
No, I don't think that's right, Kaido. Ryoma wasn't trying to die. He said as much. He was jealous of us, who wanted to live.
Huh?
What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feeling we do. So that he could have that reason to keep going. To fight alongside us. Then he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends?
Damn.
Damn it, that idiot! Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room.
Ah.
That's it! If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. What's in his room to investigate?
Remember.
The motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had.
Oh.
Then you'd think Ryoma was killed because of the video?
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should check, just in case. Although, he might have had my video. If that's the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point in thinking about that now. Is there anything suspicious about this curtain?
Hey!
It's been bothering me. What was that curtain for?
That's...
It was in order to hide the water tank. When Himiko was performing her escape, this was closed to prevent us from seeing.
Ah.
So that's what it is. Is it some kind of clue? I don't believe so. I don't see anything suspicious about it. Handcuffs? Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked. There's small scratches on them. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp.
Huh?
What are those handcuffs? Were they in the tank? I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where did they come from? That's true. There weren't any in the warehouse, so where did they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place might that the handcuffs another place that might have handcuffs is. Could it be he's a prisoner? Ryoma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. What's this glass panel? A square of there's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. It doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. And what exactly is this pane? Okay, so it's not a I was wrong. I thought it was like a hatch underneath, but it's actually glass.
Huh?
What's this?
That is.
This is the control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lowers the batten. Oh, I see.
Hey,
You were helping set up the show, right, Kirumi? Did you hear anything about the trick?
I do not agree.
No, I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner and the curtains. So I do not know the details of her trick.
well,
I see. When I stood on stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now, and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it had a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. And only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid, and only the front was made of glass.
Hey, so
Oh yeah, that tank was from Himiko's research lab.
ah,
Hey Kaido, you helped carry supplies for the show, right?
got it.
Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, Angie. It was a lot of work. I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from there.
You know,
It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift.
That is.
It seems this is where the lightning batten for the gym is attached.
ah,
The lighting batten.
It seems as if.
The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the batten. It seems they lowered the batten, attached the piranha tank to it, then raised it again. I never knew lighting battens were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
That is correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it is probably quite sturdy. Okay. You know, I mentioned that I thought maybe he was actually in the piranha tank beforehand, but that wouldn't make sense since they ate him right away. Kind of realized how silly that was. There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window to the other side. What's the matter? You want to check the window out?
okay.
Yeah, but it's too high up to reach, huh? Yeah, it's pretty high. Even higher than the piranha tank. Higher than the piranha tank?
yeah.
That's right. There was a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Kaido quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so
But you know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
Thank you.
Yeah, I suppose so. Thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain,
It's the gym.
the window is open.
It's the pool. Whoa, the window is open?
if the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
The culprit may have gone in and out through this window.
So what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much, but I think it's the pool.
Yeah,
Pool,
would be the
huh?
pool.
I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
As a matter of fact, when we were investigating the pool the first time, I'm like, yeah, that's going to be important.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
Window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. This might be related to the case. I should remember it. I climbed down from the ladder to the stage.
Hey!
You done investigating the window? Then I'll go put the ladder back.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you, Kaido.
Jeez.
Shouldn't the sidekick be doing this? He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me. We all done here, and let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I believe we've investigated everything we need for now. Well, our investigation's over now. So who's the culprit?
No.
I can't say for certain. There are other places I need to
Come
investigate.
on, man.
What? You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. So where are we going to go investigate?
That's...
First, the pool next to the gym. They're connected by the window above the stage. That needs to be looked
That's
at.
true.
After that, I want to go to Rihoma's room and find out which motive video he had. Then I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pros lab. I've deduced that the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything? Oh, last of all, to the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be some kind of clue. So we still got a lot to do then, huh? Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's gonna be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
You're right.
Right.
Don't screw around.
What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? Is there a right way to respond to that? God damn. Alright, so I'm guessing that he was handcuffed to the window with that curtain closed? But that doesn't make sense, since, I mean, he would be making noise and trying to escape if he was still alive. But, I mean, there are abrasions there, just like there were on the handcuffs. I don't know, that seems really far-fetched. Looking for Monokumas. Well, this is the first path on. This is the first thing on the path here. Let's investigate this first. So this is Himiko's research lab. What we're gonna investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. I need to figure out how it worked.
You know...
Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms?
That's...
Well, that would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions. It's a big cage. Might fit inside this. This has nothing to do with the case. There's several swords stabbed into a human-sized box. But if there was a person inside, they would come out just fine. That's the trick, I think. This has nothing to do with the case. This is used for magic tricks too? I've seen it in magic shows before. This has nothing to do with the case. Of course, there's gonna be a lot of stuff in here that doesn't. A huge saw. It's probably used for a saw person and half trick. A huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show.
So...
It looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup. That's what Himiko told me and Kibo when we carried out the tank out of here. Then perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began to walk around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up. But why open up there? Ah, wait. Perhaps it isn't random. The segment had to open up here. Of course, he's not going to tell us. The audience.
But you know...
Even if it's to solve the case, revealing Himiko's tricks are... well, it makes things kind of boring. Kaido, are you the type who wants to believe in magic? Oh, Kaido believes in Himiko's magic!
Idiot.
It's not what I mean. I was just thinking that her tricks are like magic that brings smiles to people.
I see.
Ah, yeah. I guess you could think about it that way.
Yeah.
Besides, it's just like my dream to go into space. I believe I can travel across the Milky Way. I believe I will meet aliens. Flying around space with thoughts like that is the true spirit of adventure. So it's like that. Kaido, that's
You're so
the
dumb.
stupidest thing I've ever heard. Your idealistic dreams won't help this situation. What you call them stupid? No need to yell. What are you doing here, Samugi? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm plain, but it's plain to see I'm investigating.
Okay.
Is that so?
Hey, so...
Did you find any clues? I'm still thinking about that. I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them.
No.
No, in fact, I still haven't found anything. And get to it! Looking around is how you find clues. But I think Leaving that guy alone is just plain bad. Smokey gave Kokichi a meaningful glance, so I decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way even plain old me can help out. You know what? She's got a point. Keeping an eye on Kokichi at any given time is a good idea.
Shuichi!
Hey, Shuichi! Do you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You're my favorite, after all. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey.
I do, actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see.
I see. You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday. That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious, since everyone was doing their own thing.
Hey!
And what were you doing then? It'd be easier if I just explained, step by step, what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. Well, I totally butchered that pacing of reading that. I'm not great at dry reading, I guess. One second here. Alright. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour, start of nighttime, but something happened. Something happened. Right. When I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. It was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is? My mom or something?
If I remember correctly.
Didn't you ask Kirumi to be your mom earlier?
That's so mean.
She just kept talking and finally let me go at 10 p.m. Then nighttime rolled around.
Huh?
A whole hour. Well, only the first half hour was a lecture. Then we played tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss Maid. Catch me if you can.
That is.
Is that a request?
So that means...
And then I guess Kirumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end she caught me a little before 10 p.m.
disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started. So do your alibis still hold up even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. And from 9 p.m. until nighttime, both Kokichi and Kurumi have alibis. After Kurumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms, collected everyone's videos, but by the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was already 11. And from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me.
Huh?
Something odd? I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. Wonder who it was. Oh gods. Was that maybe Miyu? Maybe she wasn't kidding about her womanly secret weapon.
By the way,
You didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you? And what were you doing?
Okay.
I was running around the whole time. I hid in the bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. I see. Yeah, wouldn't it be great that Kokichi is kind of... Or Kaito is kind of following me around because he's hiding something? Maybe he's trying to tamper with the evidence and all. You just never know.
What's the matter? the matter?
Okay.
Alright, so I can't go into those rooms.
Come on, man.
Hey, did you lose your mind? Where do you think you're going? Are you saying there might be some clues in there?
No.
I don't think there are clues in there.
Of course.
Well, duh, there's no time to mess around. Let's get going. The bathroom. There's no need to hold it in with a... Well, there's no need to hold it in the whole investigation. Hurry and get it over with. Wow. I kind of keep taking the long route just to look for Monokumas. Of course, at the same time, it's useful because it gets me experience to move around.
What's the matter?
Alright, so which way do I want to go? Do I want to go upstairs or downstairs?
What's the matter?
Okay, so the basement's not important at all. Actually, probably nothing here is. I probably have to go out and just go straight to the... Oh, nope. Can't go upstairs. Oh, yeah. I think the tennis room is up here, isn't it?
What's the matter?
Just being sure. If it lets me into a room, then that's suspicious.
What's the matter? What's the...
Okay. Can't go into Gonta's room.
What's the matter?
Yeah, Maki.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
Earlier
you said you weren't going to help us investigate. Were you serious about that?
So what?
You'll be fine, even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this case on your own? That's completely different. This is... That's pretty harsh, but my sidekick is working his ass off. Sidekick?
Got it.
Yep, Shuichi's my sidekick now.
Hey,
Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So...
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientific type of guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
well,
Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation?
You know...
More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason?
like I'd know.
Why do you care?
no.
It's because it's been bothering me. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to talk to me, Maki. If this has nothing to do with the case, please tell me so.
Hey,
It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to,
is that all right?
but you should at least cooperate with our investigation,
Because...
because all our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey,
Then can I ask you this? Did you see Gonta at all last night? Gonta was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture all of us.
why?
How were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. Damn. So Gonta got scared off by that? Well, I guess he would hold back against a girl. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reasons did she have for that?
Hey,
Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything.
Ah,
Okay, I'm done here.
Huh?
You are?
that's right.
Well, her alibi's a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
Hey, so
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
I believe in you.
He's my sidekick, you know. He's pretty good. In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. But no one else can verify that testimony. That might be a problem later. It does bother me. And I really wonder what's up here. If this... I'm wondering if she's going to become an issue. I'm almost thinking like next case, but then again, it could be like, not Hajime, but, wow, why am I spacing his name? Nagito, yeah. Komaeda. He took a while to manifest as an issue. What are you doing here, Kurumi?
do you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? As she spoke, she glanced towards Maki. Ah, so you're staying with Maki.
Got it.
That's good thinking. Once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course. Since you are here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I am questioning everyone in order to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Oh, right before I was kidnapped by Gonta, yesterday around 6 in the evening?
So...
The last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually. Then you're fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey!
The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive.
That is correct.
Gonta was the last one to see him alive at around 8 p.m. yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him using his Shukuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured.
Yes, of course.
Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Miyu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes. We at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until 8 p.m. I'm pretty sure he died yesterday. The Ultimate Tennis Bros lab. If I'm right, then the handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. And if the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. This room's a little different from when we were here before. It feels off. Yeah, not fence, but the netting is low.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing. Anyway, let's find the handcuff. Figure out the handcuffs. Ah, I pushed it too fast. Should take care of that problem first. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this netting shouldn't be that low. Monocoin, Monocoin, where are you, Monocoin? Wow, literally the only thing here is to go into that back shower room. And of course the shower room is for a prisoner. This is the first time I've been in here. It's a shower room, but it feels like but it feels less like the Ultimate Tennis Pros. And more like the Ultimate Prisoners Lab.
Hey, so...
Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that?
Okay.
Yeah, I think they did. Jeez, Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that. This window has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. And there was only one window I could see from the pool area. This is probably that window. I should open it to make sure. Of course.
Just as I suspected.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
The pool? Wait up. We're on the 3rd floor, so we're pretty high up, yeah? If you did it just right, I think you could jump right into the pool from here.
You're right.
Yeah, and you can swim at any time other than nighttime.
But
It said that in the school rules, and the rules are in the pool area as well.
Ah.
I see. Well, I don't want to swim, so that doesn't really affect me. Wait a sec, what's this?
Hey, so
Look, there's weird scratches on the window frame.
okay.
You're right. There are definite abrasions here. These marks are similar to the ones that were on the gym's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. This window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. It looks like it would hold, even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi,
Now you understand, right, Shuichi?
Huh?
What?
got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue.
I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
It's all a day's work for Kaito Momonta. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too. I wouldn't say that, but I won't say that. Okay, so you could easily get into the pool at nighttime from here. It's a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of water. What's this? Scratches on the stone, like something was scraped against it.
So
You're right, what made them? These scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. That is interesting. Okay, so maybe he was... Okay, here we go. Maybe he was drowned in the stone stink. The scratches are of metal, right? So, handcuffs. Maybe. There they are, the handcuffs. Look, Kaito, handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Or wait, are they the same?
Because
I think so. Here, look.
remember,
See, one empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung there. That means the culprit was definitely here. We came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank, but we found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence.
hey,
It seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
all right.
Alright, then on to the next place. There's no point staying here.
okay.
Right. Yeah. Guess we're done here.
Hey, so
So where should we go?
whoa.
Oh! As he came out of the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell on the ground. Oh, is this when the friggin... Now he's going to notice that the net's low. Something caught on my leg.
That's-
It looks like a cable.
Ah.
Is this for the tennis net? Man, whoever left this here should have put it in a corner. Wait, the tennis net. I see. So that's why the room felt odd. I should investigate this in detail. Yeah, see, there we go. It's the net is low. 'Cause the cabling's been removed, I guess. When I came up here last time, the tennis net was up.
okay.
But now the cable's been removed. So, like, someone took the cable off? Why would they do that?
Hey,
Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long the cable is. No need. It's just about 50 feet long.
huh?
What?
Ah.
Oh, I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is. You were in the tennis club?
That's right.
Yeah, that's why. It pisses me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that.
Hey!
Did you know Ryoma from before?
Ah,
I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
you know...
I mean, these days there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He's like a hero to every tennis kid.
Jeez.
And then, once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pisses me off so much. I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do.
So...
So what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Did something about it bother you?
No.
No, nothing suspicious. I was just chatting. So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking at a young wife. What is that analogy? I've searched the whole area now. I should move on to the next. Nice of the game to let you know that, right? I mean, at least it does let you know that you've explored all of an area that you intended to. Realize that mouse cursor was there. Wrong way. To the main entrance. We're almost level 38. Well, so all those scratches would come from the cable. Would probably come from the cable. I was thinking the handcuffs, but it seems like they would come from the cabling. So this is the pool. Not much like it's not much like a school pool. So that window we investigated above the stage in the gym connects here, right?
All right.
The culprit probably got in and out from here. All right, investigate every nook and cranny. You're not gonna do it yourself? So there's Ryoma's window. That's the window to the shower room in Ryoma's lab. Wonder what would happen if I would have come here first before we opened that window. This is the pool's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. Is that an electric air pump? I see. You could easily fill a large inner tube with this. Doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. It looks like a big, sturdy rubber one.
I see.
Let me guess, some idiots didn't clean up after themselves.
Rise and shine, Ursine!
Why? Don't look at us! I don't like water. I prefer juice. We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun. You know, Monada might be on something. I kind of want to go in the pool now.
I'll do it.
Yeah, who cares about losing weight?
You stupid!
Idiots! We're not here to play. We're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Mana Cubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around.
Dumbass!
If you don't get it, I'll throw y'all into the pool myself. Please don't.
Can't we all get along?
Monosuke, please stop. Can't we all just get along?
What?
Wow, Monotham is really talkative now ever since he killed Monokid. You saying that if we don't get along, I'll end up like Monokid? Yes.
Farewell!
Why? Why did they... So then, it was one of us that put the inner tube there. Not the Monocubs. Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. It isn't related to the case. If it were just for playing around, then why is there a rope tied to it? What could that be for? That is intriguing. Where is the rope connected? This doesn't look like a normal school pool. More like a pool at a resort. Pool is deep, but it isn't filled up all the way. Still plenty of water to swim in. The water level hasn't changed, but I can see something floating in it. Huh? There's something else floating in the pool. It looks like little pieces of fabric.
Jeez.
It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about?
No.
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash.
Okay.
Yes, but perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should learn to trust it sometimes. My intuition is the ultimate detective. Yeah, that's going to be a piece of Ryoma's shirt. It's a large diving board. Looks like something you'd find at a resort. Nothing about it has changed. You can see the gym's window over there.
Ah.
That's the window we investigated from on top of the stage of the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree. The ladder only barely reached the window, and it was on the stage. If that's the case, it might have been hard for someone to have gone through here.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right. Okay, so my guess is that Ryoma was killed in his lab, possibly in that stone sink. He was dragged from there into here. So all that dragging was the cabling. They used the cable to drag him from the pool up that window. So all those marks we're seeing are basically the cable dragging against everything. That's a lot of work. And it makes me wonder who the culprit is. That's the part I can't get, and I can't figure out the motive. It may have been the videos. Have we investigated everything here? No. There's also some specifications written here. Pool is 82 feet in length, 39 feet wide. Alright, so if the pool is 82 feet in length, okay, that's important actually. Because the cabling, he said, was about 50 feet. And then there was a rope that I think, Kagekiyo. You know, I wish he's another one of my favorites and I can never remember his name. Shingetsu? Whatever. Anthropologist guy. You know, so there's a lot of rope being used here. Pool side is 13 feet on each end. The left and right sides are 8 each. There's something bothering me about the pool rules. They say...
Well.
Oh! No jumping into the pool! Especially at nighttime.
Whoa!
Whoa, where'd you come from?
I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or train, that's on you.
No.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See? No swimming at nighttime.
That would be a violation, right?
Hey,
If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And that person will be ripped apart by the Exisals.
What?
You go that far?
Oh, yeah.
Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart.
Okay, so this is important, that if anyone would have violated the rules and been here at nighttime, there would have been a warning. So him being dragged through kind of makes sense. So whatever happened, they dragged him from his room all the way over to the stage area without entering the gym. So that's an impressive feat.
Yet.
Since that's the case, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime?
Oh, yeah.
Well, at the very least, no one alive.
That's the key. No one alive. No swimming at nighttime. That just might play into this case. Pool rules have been added. Now, he said no one in the gym, though, too, so that's odd. Shuichi, does the pool really have anything to do with the case? Got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there were any clues here.
But
Well, that inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to the case.
No.
You know, if that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless.
If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up?
So...
Just leaving it sitting out like that, don't you think that's straight up carelessness?
No.
No. Even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here that you could use to get the inner tube.
Remember,
The water level is so low, you couldn't grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer.
But you know...
Then why not jump in and fish it out by hand?
Oh.
Oh, that's right, they couldn't get in the water. Couldn't get in the water. Yes, I suppose you could think of it that way.
You know...
Well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's check out the other places.
All right.
There's no time to waste. Isn't that right, Sidekick?
you're right.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so I think the only place left we've got is Ryoma's room.
So...
This is Ryoma's room, huh? So where's the video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe he put it on his bookcase. Kaido opened all the drawers one by one, checking each of them. That's weird. I can't find it anywhere.
You're right.
I see. So we can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in and of itself. What do you mean?
Hey,
You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high probability that Ryoma had the culprit motive's video.
remember,
If their motive video was left at the scene, they would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence. That's true!
okay,
And the video is not in the room, which means... So it's just like we thought, that video was the motive.
okay.
Yes, that's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick.
Alright, that's just what I expect from my top sidekick. You know, thing though is that didn't Kokichi like go into everyone's rooms and get all the videos though? So I mean it would be missing then, wouldn't it?
Shuichi!
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing.
So...
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean...
maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
What?
Nah.
They showed the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
So maybe we should have watched them. Without looking away from the truth.
I mean...
At the time I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
That's right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watched them together?
Got it.
Yeah. We should have gathered together and watched all the videos, share everybody's motives. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation is, right?
Ah,
That's what Kokichi was trying to do.
Huh?
Huh?
hey,
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video sharing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think it's the same way?
Nah.
No. If that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
Jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done. The thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. It's true. It's impossible to know what Kokichi is thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. Oh, trial time.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now? Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kinda like searching the internet for that perfect porno video.
I'll tell you that takes some time. I mean, I wouldn't know what you're talking about.
In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway, the class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. See you later!
Shuichi!
Looks like it's time, bro.
okay.
Dumbass.
Hey, why do you look so worried
Don't
now?
worry about it.
Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you.
Believe in me.
Why?
Why? Why do you trust me, Kaido? There's a chance I'm the culprit.
Idiot.
Because I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed, but in the
I
end,
believe in
if
you.
I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
Shuichi,
Shuichi, we're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
let's do it.
If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, what then? Now's all you got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Kaido, I know.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, that's the expression I want to see. That's my sidekick. He's right. I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive together.
That's it.
Maybe you don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never. Oh, gods. Yeah, that I feel like that's the implication here, that this is something where they were all planning to die together or something, and then this is supposed to be a way of them of stopping that? That would be interesting, and that would actually kind of make
Don't
this
worry about it.
a good thing. Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you. Now let's go to the Shrine of Judgment.
Don't worry about it.
I like how he's like at each spot saying the same thing. It's Oshioki time. Oop, poop, poop, poo.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready? Not like we have choice, right? You are quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained. Kore Kiyo. Why can I never remember your name, you jerk?
What?
Got nothing to worry about, right? Right, assholes? Figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time. Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate. You want me to Aikido chop your head off?
Wait.
That's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, last conversation with everybody before trial.
Certainly.
Himiko's so suspicious. She's got to be a red herring, right? But I don't even know where to start unraveling the truth. I should have played more point-and-click adventure games. Yeah, don't worry. The moon logic and point-and-click adventure games wouldn't help you here. You know, giving the damn cheese to the rat so you can throw pie at a Yeti. I'm just saying. It's all kinds of crazy bullshit. But I agree with her. Himiko is way too obvious for it to really be. I mean, it would be far too convenient, it would seem.
All right.
This case will be so easy, especially with how obvious the top suspect is. Right, Himiko? I hear males pick on girls they like to get their attention, which means Kokichi must like Himiko. Huh? How'd you know? Actually, why don't we focus on the class trial and save that conversation for later? This is turning out to be not so boring after all. Let's talk about Atua. We have nothing to worry about.
Atua is watching over us.
Atua sees all. His divine deduction will solve the mystery right away. Going to not want to suspect friends.
Hey!
Hey, Detective Dumbass! You pinpointed a possible culprit, right?
Listen up.
Shuichi, before we head over there, let me give you some advice. Hero to sidekick. If you want to give up, wait until after you've done everything you possibly can.
Of course.
Wait, no. That's still no good. Okay, I won't forgive you if you give up. You got it? Yeah, got it, Kaido. He's right. I can't give up. I made a promise to Kaede.
Say,
This murder was also triggered by Monokuma's motive, was it not? Which means there's a reason the culprit was desperate to live, yes? And Ryoma, who became the victim, had no reason to live, correct? What are you implying?
if so...
To kill because you have a reason to live. To die because you have no reason to live. Which I wonder is correct.
Jeez.
You're thinking too hard about it. Living things just gotta live. Anyway, no matter what happens to us, we gotta live.
Right?
Yeah, you don't really need a reason to live. That's just the icing on the cake. A reason to live.
Well,
Sorry, but I don't know anything. If you think a child caregiver can help solve a murder case, then we're all in trouble.
do you agree?
This matter will be discussed in due time. We should save our arguments until then. Yeah.
Really?
This whole thing is shaking like a big old vibrator. Himiko's scared, poor little thing. This vibration is perfect. Quit looking at Himiko like some kind of degenerate male. Oh my god.
No.
Himiko is not the culprit. No way, no how. I know Himiko better than anyone. I know all her secrets. I know her gender, her hair color, even her height. None of those are secrets. I did not calculate that we would gather here under these circumstances again. What would Kaede say if she saw us right now? Go, 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 go. The door appeared us with pomp, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped towards the door. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing, just as we passed through the door. It started up again. Normally I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged, my heart pounding harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves. The elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end. No. It was only just the beginning.
Welcome!
You've hopelessly arrived once again. Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? But isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument. Actually, we were the ones who used the exisals to build this courtroom. But Father just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I am happy to be used as a slave by Father.
What are you saying?
You idiots are really committing to this henchman bit.
They're so cute.
You guys are just so cute that I can't help working you to the bone. You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom. Almost like it's for show.
Oh?
For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it. Is this just for show? Are you showing this to the people outside and... Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us. As in, they're no longer with us, you know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives. That's an odd thing to... Okay. Then the class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us.
to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe it's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all, but if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish that she entrusted to me. I will find the truth to get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here. In order to keep my promise to her, I will fight. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies. All right, great.